Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Kay, and here on my channel I share everything nails with you. In today's video we'll be doing a quick hard gel rebalance on my hairstylist nails. She usually come in every 3 to 4 weeks. This set, I want to say, was 5 weeks. We did have a boo-boo on her thumb, but that is fine. She is braiding for back to school. We typically switch services, so she'll do my hair, or she'll do my daughter's hair at a discounted price, and I'll do her nails and her pedicure. Now for her, we decided to cut her down because she had braids right up until back to school, and I know she'll have braids for the beginning of September. No, but with us cutting our nails down, it caused our eye ponytail to be a little sensitive. So if you're gonna cut your client's nail and you have overgrowth eye ponytail, I'll suggest not cutting them down as much as I did. After she went back to work that following Monday, the following day, no, actually, we did her nails the same day she had braids, and she was crying because it was pulling her skin. So if you're gonna cut your client's nails down after them being outgrown for so long, I would suggest you should tell them, like, use your cuticle oil, keep them nice and hydrated, and then that will help prevent discomfort and it getting inflamed. I quickly regretted cutting her nails down as much as I did once I looked and see how inflamed their hyponichium was. So now we are no longer cutting her nails down as much as we did before. She doesn't like them too long, but her nails grow really fast, guys. I could cut her nails down and they grow back in a blink of an eye, and she has really thick nails. So yeah, and I want to say the last time I did her nails, I told her I was going to switch her back to structure gel, but because we were trying to get her in between client services for both of us, I just went ahead and use my gel bottle hard gel to fill her nails in. For her thumb, I filed most of her product off because she had a little lift and separation at the free edge. So just to prevent that, I just went ahead and just filed it all off. Here I'm just pushing her cuticles back before going in with my medium barrel bit to exfoliate the cuticle as well as push her cuticle back. And I will be using this in both forward and reverse motion. I love working with her nails. I can say some of her nails has a really nice apex, and her thumb and maybe one of her pointer is so flat. They're so flat, so I work with them as they are, and I love working with her natural nails because they're just so wide, but her nails bed are long, and you can see where you need to apply product at. And this set will be a Frenchie. Again, most of my clients are clean girl. They like them to be really nice and neutral. They don't get anything too crazy, and if they do, it's for an event. So when I'm sharing these videos with you guys, remember that these clients are my real life clients. They have basic life, day-to-day life. They don't do anything too crazy unless it's for an event. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch the prep portion of the video, and I'll be back once we get to application. Now for her, guys, I could have absolutely went in and nipped her cuticles instead of using my cylinder / round head cuticle bit to exfoliate and push her cuticles back. But because she's a braider, I didn't want to irritate her cuticles, so I just have to exfoliate using my round head cuticle bit. I will be doing the same thing at the end of her service with using cuticle oil to help soften her cuticle, and then she'll scrub, wash her hands, and she'll be good to go with no irritation. So yeah, here I am just going in with my gel bottle rubber base on the entire nail, and I'm basically rubbing the product in on her nail plate to create like a groove so the product will adhere to the nail. So yeah, for her, I really do love working with her nails. You can tell you have a nice long nail bed to work with. She doesn't have too much like hangnail or anything like that. She just really needs to start keeping her cuticles as moisturized as possible. Yes, she's in products every day, but those products are also drying. They have a lot of alcohol in their nails, so yeah, they'll dry you out. So if you're a hairstylist, a nail tech, we absolutely need to use our cuticle oil as well. So yeah, here I'm going in with my slip layer of product, and then I'll go with my first bead of hard gel, and I'll be working it from sidewall to sidewall down the entire nail. Yeah, she liked to keep the pinky nail almond shaped to help her with parting and so on. So yeah. And for this nail, I went to the middle finger and I applied a little bit more product on the middle finger. I did take up most of the product and I wanted to make sure enough product was on that nail. So I went ahead and just applied a slip layer. It's going to be cured with this nail with these two fingers. So once she comes back in, I'll apply a thin slip layer again and then go in my bead of hard gel. I think I went ahead and did all three nails. Let me stop myself right there. I did all three nails. The product self-levels so well and it does not run or move, guys. So really and truly, if I wanted to, I could have just did all four nail application, let her flash cure for 10 seconds to minimize the heat spike, and then have her go back in for additional 20 to 30 seconds cure. And then once we're done with the entire application, she'll give me a full 90 seconds cure, including curing the thumb for 30 seconds on its own. So here's my little flat friend. Because she's a little bit flatter, I applied a little bit more product so I could build an apex up, as well as applying a little bit more product on the free edge to help prevent separation from the product. As long as you're not touching the skin of around the nail or anything, you shouldn't have any allergic reaction. And this goes for any product that you're using. Just make sure you're following the product description and you should be fine. Or even if you have allergic reaction to certain products that are in nail products, check the SDS sheets and you should be good. I've learned over time with even just me using the products on my clients, having to wearing gloves or a long sleeve or my mask or tying my hair up looking like a crazy lady. Typically I'll make a joke and say, you know what, I don't even feel bad about how I dress come to work because I'm leaving with a bunch of dust on me. When I go out, some of my clients don't even know who I am because I have a scarf on my head, I have my glass on, I can't see nothing without my glass. Plus I have a mask on and I have long sleeve on. 9 out of 10, if it's not leggings, it's some comfortable yoga pants, my Crocs and some shoe or some gym shoe. Yeah, and I have my smock on as well. So a real life mad woman on the road, well, in front of my clients. So I say just whatever product you're using, read up about the product and you should be fine as long as you're following the guidelines that are provided from the manufacturer to service providers. So yeah, so here I'm just roughing up the nail before going in with my 240 grit sanding band. So here I'm just going in with my 180 grit nail file and I'm roughing up the surface of the nail before going in with my 240 grit sanding band to finish file the nail. And I like to do this with the nail so it's less work, and I know the 240 grit sanding band will be doing its work. I No, I've noticed if I just go straight in with my 240 grit sanding band, it's not really doing any finish filing. It's just gliding over the surface of the nails. And that's just because the surface of the nails is either too shine or there's nothing for the 240 grit to really grab to. So I just use my 180 grit to rough up the surface of the nail, make sure the free edge of the nail doesn't have any lumps and bumps, and I have a nice clean surface to finish file using my 240 grit. I hope that sounds right, but if it didn't to you, please leave me a comment in the comment section asking whatever questions you may have, or clarification on what I said in this video. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I did let you guys know we'll be doing some Frenchies again. I am more of a structured girl. I love working with the natural nails, and sharing my work with you guys I've just have me in a bliss. I love it. You guys have showed me a way more support than I've usually that I usually receive, and I thank you guys so much for joining my channel and becoming a part of my community. And yeah, welcome to all you guys who have recently subscribed to my channel. And thank you to my subscribers for hanging with me and motivating me and supporting me. Your support does not go unnoticed. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you guys in my next one. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.